So you are thinking about a career in life insurance sales. Maybe that friend of yours you see doing so well keeps reaching out to you, or you keep seeing the success he or she or they're having, and you're like, hey, I want to try this out. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. What is the actual cost of starting a career in life insurance sales? Because there are some startup costs, and we want to go over that today. What's up? I'm Courtney Rollins. I am host and operator or host of the Life Insurance excuse me, Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel and Facebook group. I do use life insurance to help people through some of the biggest transitions in life. It's one of the tools that I've recently picked up this last year. It has been an amazing space. I feel like I have fallen into a groove that just takes my talents and skills and pushes me to challenge me to be the best person so I can show up to folks and help them make some great decisions that allow them to protect the people they love, to grow wealth, and to use life insurance as a tool that it's supposed to be used for. So today, again, we're talking about what does it cost. And before we start that, I want to go real quick into the word cost. Now, I'm using cost here because that's what the question, way a lot of people frame the question. But if you are putting something or spending money on something that's going to give you value, that's going to give you not only monetary value but satisfaction, then I necessarily call it a cost. I would actually call it an investment. So we're going to, for the rest of this time, talk about it as an investment because what I've done over the last 6 months of my life has, I mean, I've been working towards this my whole life, but it just feels like something's clicked in the last 6 months since I've started life insurance, and I've been able to triple my income. I've been able to take care of my bills, and this channel is an opportunity for me to just share, give, and to grow and learn as I continue this journey. So thank you for being a part of that. But let's go on. Okay, so what's the investment? All right. So first thing is you got to determine what your state requirements are. Whichever state you're starting in, some people will so whatever state you're starting in, find out what their state requirements are. That investment isn't anything, just a quick Google search. Every state has a sort of different steps that every state may have a sort of different steps, but they generally are going to follow the same ones we're talking about today. But as far as that investment, that's your time. There usually is a pre-licensing education course that you have to take, and they usually range from $200 to $500. If someone's recruiting you into an industry, this may be, or into a company, this may be one of those things that they provide for you. I would always just ask. It may be something you already have, but there are tons of awesome pre-licensing education courses out there, and they usually range about 200, 500. You may find some that are less expensive, but again, remember you get what you pay for, and as far as support and everything is concerned in resources, usually the more you're going to get. That's usually the case. But pre-licensed education, 200, 500. Then there's also passing the exam. In some states, the exam is about $50. In other states, it's all the way up to 150. So you need to calculate that. You're going to, after you take the pre-licensing course, you need to take that exam. Hopefully, you only need to take it once. But if you need to take it more than one time, don't beat yourself up. It happens to many folks. The background check. Usually there's about a $30 to $100 background check that will go along with it. Make sure the federal government and the states that you're working in know that this person is up to par. Then there's an application fee. And usually the application fee could be $500 to $300. That, again, is state specific. So make sure you check your state and figure out how much that cost is, or investment, I should say. And then there's continuing education, post licensing. These every 2, 3 years, depending on what the type of requirements are, will be an investment. So they usually range $50, $100. So you definitely calculate that. That's down the road. And then there's miscellaneous investments, right? If you're trying to get a website, um, actually, matter of fact, I need to make a actual post on this leads. So once you, depending on the company you're in, there may be some companies that subsidize your leads for you. Some companies, almost all of them, you're going to have to still invest some type of of investment. Leads can range anywhere from you can get dirt cheap leads for three, four, $5 that are old and been used and can be very helpful, especially if you're trying to learn and you're trying to pick up the volume and you're trying to really learn the processes. That may be a great strategy. Some people who are veterans still use very inexpensive leads and just buy a ton of them. Skills going to allow them to weed through them and find the gold that can be in the pile of stuff. So, matter of fact, I'm going to do a whole post, a whole content on finding leads. All right. Hey, if you need support and want help in your journey and your life insurance journey, reach out to me, Courtney Rollins. Yes. And also, if you are interested in a policy review, which is free, or consultation on your own life insurance, please reach out. This is what I do. I love doing it. It's a fun, exciting thing to do for me to help people and some protect themselves against some of the most challenging times in their lives. All right. So feel free again to DM me or message me, Courtney at State Pro Service. Hit the like and subscribe as well so we can reach more folks. This is a really quick content just so to hopefully help some folks out there. All right. Courtney Rollins, LITE, Life and Transition Experts. Let your light shine. Cheers.